Well, hello everybody and welcome back to my living room. You guys, I've been dying over here. I'm not gonna lie. Thank God for makeup because I have been feeling so junky lately. But I've been so excited to show you guys some of the items that I have thrifted over the last few months that I feel like are going to be a perfect addition for our spring home. I know I told you guys this in my last thrifting video, but because I've been collecting these for so long, I probably am not going to wind up doing like an actual thrift with me. Although my next thrift haul that I plan on doing, we are definitely doing a thrift with me, and I'm gonna take you guys to some antique shops and all kinds of fun stuff. But for this one, I am just gonna show you the items that I've been collecting, and then in the next week or so we can kind of go around here and I'll start integrating them. I have a couple of room makeovers that I'm in the works of planning right now, as well as just some like fun spring decorating and whatnot. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Okay, so before I get started, I did want to tell you guys about a little like Instagram / YouTube friend of mine that I wanted to introduce you to. Her name is Emily Garby, and she's been on YouTube for, I don't know, maybe a couple years now. I feel like I've been following her for a while now. But what made me first fall in love with her is her personality. She is so sweet and fun and truly has a passion for home projects and design and all that kind of stuff. I would highly recommend following along with her. She loves like McGee & Co. and like amber interiors, like that kind of look. And she's got a little bit more of like a Southwestern kind of vibe to her home. So she just moved in and they're like renovating the whole entire thing. She loves thrifted, vintage stuff. If you guys like my channel, I know you're gonna love hers. And if you guys are new over here from her channel, hello, my name is Kristen Hoffman. I am a wife and a mom who loves thrifting, homemaking, and intentional living. And I'm so happy to have you here. All right, so after my video, I would highly encourage that you go over and I'll link her video below. So I'm also excited to tell you guys a little bit about today's video sponsor, which is Symbiotica. But before I get into telling you guys about them, I have to let y'all know that we have just been dying over here. And I know you guys are probably saying like, Kristen, are you guys always sick? And the answer is yes. Unfortunately, I actually did an air quality test on our house this week and it looks like we tested positive for mold. I also this past week had bronchitis, influenza A, and then my doctor told me that he also thinks that I have asthma and pneumonia. So it's been rough over here, let me tell you. Thankfully, I took all of last week off and just rested, and then this week I'm really trying to like double down and really like get in my supplements, make sure that like I'm eating as healthy as possible. You know, I've got to dig myself out of this hole. Don't worry, we are going to take the necessary precautions to get this mold removed from our house. Honestly, I told you that we've been working for a long time on trying to figure out why we're like all sick all the time. So when Symbiotica reached out, I was so excited. I love the idea of replenishing some of the nutrients in my body that I cannot as easily get from food or just like naturally get during the day. Symbiotica is focused on supplying you with high quality supplements to help you reach your health goals. Not only did they send me these awesome probiotics, but a few things that I use every day. I have been using this vitamin C. This is called a liposomal delivery, and it's like you squeeze it into your drink. So I've been mixing this along with their super greens with chlorophyll. Every day, I just put it into my morning water. The vitamin C helps to support healthy aging. It also helps with your collagen production as well as your immune support. So Lord knows I need that right now. So these two are like my two favorite things that I take. Also in my coffee each morning, I have been putting these longevity mushrooms and the magnesium L threonate. I put these in my coffee because they are vanilla cream and chocolate fudge flavored, and so I feel like they go kind of nicely with that in the morning. This magnesium boosts your brain power. It also improves your memory and balances your mood by calming your central nervous system. I have not always been great about this kind of stuff, but I love the feeling of like taking a little bit of control over my health, especially with my age. I wish I would have started taking these like 10 years ago, you know? My husband and I both have been taking these for about 2 months, and they really have helped us just feel so much better during the day, so much more energized. And other than this last little bout of like sickness, which honestly we caught from a friend of ours, these have been making us feel so much better. Another nice thing about Symbiotica is that they offer a subscription service. This helps you to like stay consistent so that you can see your desired results. It's convenient, so your stuff is delivered right to you, and you can save. You'll receive up to 30% off when you have a subscription. It really is important to remain consistent when it comes to your supplement routine, just so that you can see the results that you're looking for. And you can always tailor your subscription to fit your needs. They also have a pet line that's going to be coming out soon, so keep your eye out for that. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive right into this thrift haul. Okay, so I am trying to keep like kind of a spring theme. So I'm gonna start off with my most springy items, but then you know what? Don't be mad at me if we derail and go off into like a couple of random things too. So first I wanna start off with this cute little vintage slash antique basket. I'm not exactly sure if you guys can tell me what this is or not. So I think I have 2 others of these, and I just love how primitive they look. The ones that I have currently have like an up and down hatch, not like a cross hatch look to them. So I thought that this one was nice. And I'm actually going to be needing a basket for our side porch just to like drop keys and all that kind of stuff in. I feel like we have such a mess in there, and I'll have to show it to you here soon. We're gonna clean it all up in our next video and get that room looking much better. But you gotta have a catch-all, like otherwise your stuff just goes everywhere. And second, I don't know if I've shown you guys this before, but this is called a salt box for those of you who are not familiar. And when I originally bought this, it was completely caked in dirt. Somebody had used it as like a plant pot apparently. And when they put it in the thrift store, nobody cleaned it, and it was absolutely disgusting. I think I got it for like $1.99, but it is so cute. The only thing that stinks is that it is missing the lid for it, which I think it probably would have originally had like a wooden lid. And so recently I went out and I was trying to find a good solution for this, because I have this set on our stove right now. And you know, when you're cooking with, you know, whatever, like grease and food and whatnot flies out of your pan. And so I did need something to protect it. And so I thrifted this cute little plate that I thought was so pretty. And granted, I mean, I can't get it to match exactly, but I thought that that was a pretty good solution, right? It basically fits on there. It's not like a perfect fit, but I figure it's better than nothing, right? And I'm so excited for it being springtime to start bringing in all of my blue and white stuff. Y'all, during the winter time, I just like to keep things super neutral, but now that spring is upon us, I am so excited for this stuff. This is another item that I've been pretty excited to show you guys. I did find this cute little pitcher. I don't know what it is made out of. It doesn't have any type of markings. Maybe it does. It looks more like a signature than an actual like marking telling me what it's made out of. I mean, I don't want to assume it's like ironstone. It's not nearly heavy enough, I don't think. But I thought that the shape of it was really cute. And I don't know why, I just can't get this idea of having like some little like pink or purple flowers coming out of the top of this, and just set it around here to just bring some like life and spring into it. This is like definitely more feminine than I usually go with. But as you guys can see, I got it for $3.99. And I'm really excited to integrate this into our spring decorating this year. Okay, so to tell you guys what's kind of coming up next in the following months, we are going to be painting Ivy's room. I originally wanted to do like wallpaper or something like that, but honestly, with my pregnancy and just the amount of time that we have right now, ya girl ain't got the time to figure out how to do wallpaper, nor do I want to be standing up on ladders and doing all that. And obviously my husband works and he doesn't have a whole lot of time to do this either. And so if I am going to be recruiting him for help, he can paint, but I am not going to put him through the nightmare that is putting up wallpaper. So we're actually going to be doing like a big guest room slash nursery makeover here in the next few weeks, and we're going to be starting on it soon. And so I've been just kind of keeping my eye out for things to integrate into that. And we currently have a salt lamp in Ivy's room, but I don't love it. It's like really small, and we use our salt lamps for the girls we kind of use it as like have you guys heard of the okay to wake light? So I don't like to have like alarms and stuff going off. And so we just have like a night light in each one of the girls' rooms. They all have these big salt lamps. The lights are on all night, and then in the morning at 7:30, the lights turn off. And that's how they know that they can come downstairs. So the one that we have in Ivy's room, I got it for $5 at Target like a long time ago. It's like literally this big, but I finally found another big one. This one was $3.99 at Goodwill. I don't know if it was like mismarked or something, but I am not mad about it. The thing I like about these as well is that the one that we have right now is more of like a white color, and it kind of comes off a little like eerie. I like that this one is like a darker pink so that it's gonna have like a lot warmer look in the night. And you guys, there's just something about these. I don't care how like hippy dippy they look. I love integrating like these like raw natural materials into our home. Love me a salt lamp, people. So I was really excited, but I'm not gonna lie, this thing is extremely heavy, so I'm gonna set it down. You guys, I have more pink in this video than I've like ever had. I'm wearing pink. I'm showing y'all a pink salt lamp, and then next I have pink shoes. So I know that this is not home goods and that you guys probably aren't as interested in these, but I actually found these at a garage sale last spring, and these were, gosh, what did they have these marked as? I think that they had these marked as like either $3 or $5. But you guys, look at these. They're completely unused. So here's the kind of like predicament that I'm in, right? I actually was looking for tennis shoes to wear while gardening. And you guys are gonna be like, why would you buy brand new, perfect condition Nikes to wear out in your garden? And the answer is that I just don't have any other tennis shoes. I've got one pair of Nike Air Maxes that I got again for $5 off of Marketplace that are like my favorite tennis shoes. So I don't want to like get those white ones dirty. So I needed to buy another pair to get dirty, but now I feel guilty just like beating up this like perfectly nice new pair of shoes. But you know, I guess you gotta start somewhere. So anyway, I did buy these, and they are pink, which I'm not like a huge pink person, but you know what? They're like super light, and I don't think that they'll be hot, and they're like super flexible for like squatting down in the garden and stuff. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Would you guys keep these, and would you like keep them perfectly clean? Or would you guys just throw caution to the wind and just make them your gardening shoes? Let me know below. Okay, so while we're on the shoe theme, again, I know I don't do like a ton of like clothes and shoes or anything, mostly because I don't have any room for anything else. But I did find these universal thread shoes, and I thought that these were kind of cool. These are like cool mom shoes, you know, not like normal mom shoes. But yeah, I just found these. Obviously they're universal thread, so that's like a Target brand. They were $5.99. So that to me is like not a great price for thrifted shoes, but I did like that they were just like easy slide on, and they seemed like a little bit edgier than what I'm usually wearing. And so I feel like I would look like I'm out of like a Kinfolk magazine or something like that. Like that's what like my style goals are. Like that's what I'm going for over here. So not that, but this is what I wind up wearing every day. So what does it really matter what my style goals are? But I thought that these were really cool. They're a size 10, so they're a little bit big for me, but you know, they're slides. It's not a big deal. All right, and next, this is probably also going to wind up going into Ivy's room as well, but it is just a little Kleenex box. You guys know that I've talked about this before, how I just feel like having Kleenex boxes out just looks so junky. And so I'm trying to elevate it. The thing that's kind of cool about it and kind of coincidental that these are both in the same video, but it has like a hook on it. And so part of me is wondering, I was planning on putting this on Ivy's new bookshelf, but part of me now is wondering, like, would this be better if it was like hung on the wall? Is it odd to put this on a wall? Is that what that's for? I don't know. If you guys are familiar with this kind of Kleenex box, then let me know. You guys can see that I got it here for $3.99. It clearly needs to be cleaned, but I'm just always trying to make our place look a little bit more classy, a little bit more high-end, and cover up any Kleenex boxes. And I figured this is a perfect start for that. Okay, and I actually found these also for Ivy's room. So we'll see how these turned out. I actually got these off of Marketplace and I was really excited about them. But then when I actually picked them up, they're very sharp. Like, I'm a little bit nervous about them. But it is these pretty little prints. This is the only one that I believe still has the glass on it, is this one. But I just love horse prints, you guys. I am like a total closet horse girl and my girls are as well. So I thought that these were really pretty. It said that they came with these original frames. So there's this guy, this one, oh, another mama and baby horse. I may wind up just taking out that glass in the first one so that they all match. There's this one of these two together. And then finally, there is this one, which you guys have probably seen. I actually used to have this same print in our old house and it got lost in the move. I literally have no idea what happened to it. And so I was really excited to see this one again. So I'm not 100% how I'm going to arrange these in the new nursery, but I know that we're gonna find a place for them. And I just can't wait to make that room just look completely different than it looks right now. Okay, so I know that this isn't so much spring, but I did find this print as well. And you guys can let me know what you think about it. I bought it for $1.99 at the Goodwill, which you guys know that at the Goodwill, everything is expensive. So the fact that this was just $1.99 was kind of like, well, you know, should I do it? But I thought it was really pretty. I don't know if it was something that would go into Ivy's room or if it's something that I should put up in the upstairs or up in the playroom that we have up there. But either way, I thought that the actual image was really pretty. I'm just not 100% sure how I feel about this frame. I don't know. If you guys have any opinions, let me know down in the comments. But I just thought it was pretty, very peaceful, and I feel like our girls will like it. So I picked it up. I also found a duck print. So we're also going to be doing a makeover on our back porch, which, as you guys may have remembered, it's a much more like mid-century feel back there. It's a little bit more traditional up in the front of our house and everything, a little bit more like primitive, whatnot. The theme that I was originally going for back there was like the Parent Trap. You guys remember the 90s version where they're like in the cafeteria? I wanted our back porch to look like the cafeteria of the Parent Trap. But with that, it's a little bit more masculine. It's got a little bit more of like bird and hunting theme kind of back there. And so I thought that this would be really good. I'm gonna wind up redoing our gallery wall back there, bringing in some new prints and trying to fill it out a little bit. It's a little bit sparse. That's like one of like 800 things I'm going to be doing back there. So keep your eye out for that and keep your eye out for this as well. And just for reference, I did find this guy for $3.99. All right, and last, this has nothing to do with spring, but I have a toilet paper holder. In our bathroom, we do not have a normal spot to be able to attach our toilet paper rolls, and so we've been using this ugly thing for the longest time. And you know what? Sometimes you're just excited to find a toilet paper holder for $3.99, okay? And you know, why waste a perfectly good thrift find and not show you guys just because it's about toilet paper? So I thought this was nice. It's very fancy, right? It goes perfectly with our home. So why would I not show it? Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to call it for today. And that was my like spring haul, if you want to call it that. I'm not always like super themed when it comes to like what I'm thrifting for. If I'm being completely honest, like I feel like I have had terrible thrifting luck lately. Like, I can't even tell you how many times I've gone in and walked out with nothing, just feeling so discouraged, and everything is marked up so high. But I figured I would show you what I was able to find and what I'm excited to decorate with. You guys, we've got some really big fun stuff coming up, and I just cannot wait to show you. I cannot wait to get started on it all. But a lot of this I'm gonna need Josh's help with. So anyway, like I said, I'm dying over here. I'm gonna take some of my supplements, try to get a little bit of rest, and yeah, get this place ready for spring. If you guys are not subscribed, please go ahead and do that, and let me know down in the comments if you guys enjoy this type of video. Subscribing is completely free. It really helps out my channel, and I would appreciate it so much. All right, y'all, well, we will see you next time. Bye.